Hi everybody, how are you? This is Pamela from Pamela's Butterfly Life and welcome to Grandma Mildred's Kitchen. How are y'all doing on this Saturday? How was your Thanksgiving? Well, I'm going to share a little bit about my Thanksgiving and kind of speed you up on what we're doing. So you know what song has been in my head, y'all, since Auntie Elaine was on my channel? Honey, Lana Del Rey, National Anthem. At the end, she was like, I'm your national anthem. She says, boy, you have landed. No, that's towards the end. Hold on, how did it go? She said, I'm your national anthem. Boy, put your hands up. Give me a standing ovation. Boy, you have landed. Babe in the land of sweetness and danger. Queen of Saigon. So, I mean, that song, you want to talk about just feeling like you are that girl. Like you are that girl and you deserve all of the beauty and love and abundance and joy that's that's in this world. That song makes you feel like so good. All right, so before I get started, I'm going to wash my hands. How was your Thanksgiving? You had a good Thanksgiving? Yes? What y'all eat? What's on y'all plate? Y'all have macaroni and cheese? Y'all have macaroni and cheese, yams, potato salad, dressing, ribs, ham, turkey. Oh yeah, y'all went in. You did? Well, you know what? It was made with love. It's kind of hard not to, right? All right. Yeah, I had a really good Thanksgiving. So I have this thing where I prioritize. So I am very structured in how I spend my time. One pet peeve about me is I don't like wasting time. So I knew for Thursday, my main priorities, obviously besides seeing my family, I wanted to, do two things. One was I wanted to go and help my dad with his clothes. And then two, I wanted to spend time with my niece. So yeah, so I'm really close to my ex-husband, his niece, and that's my baby. So I want to spend some time with her, and she made like a complete like feast. So she did her thing in the kitchen. So I spent a couple hours with her, and and I eat very structured. Even on Thanksgiving, I ate ham, and okay, y'all, this is just me. I said it's a journey. It's been 25 years to get here. Since I ate that morning, Thursday morning, I had ground beef patties. I've been jamming on ground beef patties, y'all. I'm such a foodie. I can eat like the same protein. I've been eating the same protein the last 6 months. Ground beef patties. Sometimes I'll switch it up and maybe put chicken every now and then or salmon, but really every day I eat ground beef patties with caramelized onions. Anywho, so I ate that morning. So technically Thursday morning I already ate my typical ground beef patties and some eggs. Kept it moving, and then some broccoli. So actually I didn't really eat on Thanksgiving. I just chilled out with my family. So I packed from my mama. Thank you, Uncle Randall. I packed some stringy beans, greens, ham, and a couple of ribs and like Italian sausage. That was my Thanksgiving. So I pretty much eat the same year round. I just know that works for me. I mean, I know maybe some of you, just that structure or that's just a little bit much. This is what helps me stay in this body, because I have a tendency where if I eat something like sweet, I just kind of go off the rails. There's just like no in between. So anyway, all right, so thank y'all for joining me. I want to get going, let y'all know what's going on. Oh, and guess what? See, everything happens when you just do things and you just go forward. You learn. I know how to right now I'm going to show you the first portion of what I'm cooking, which are mini meatloaf muffins. Check it out. It's so adorable. Mini meatloaf muffins with like a delicious glaze. I'm using this glaze. This is barbecue sauce, honey hot. I'm going to put that, as a glaze. Topped in terms of the icing, of course, not icing. It's going to be sour cream and onion, cheddar, mashed potatoes. So I'm going to do this kind of in portions. So maybe I'm going to walk you through this process. So I use maybe a pound of ground beef, 80-20. I like the fatty meat. And like I said, I'm not making too many because Jamie, I asked him. I told him I was going to cook. I'm like, honey, are you going to eat my food? I don't know. So he's funny style. So I have a little bit of milk. So I don't use measurements. I let the ancestors guide me. Oh, how about this? So I cooked for my cousin brother a few months ago. Just a dash of milk. That makes sure that your meatloaf is not going to be dry. Oh, and I don't use breadcrumbs because I don't eat flour or bread, and I don't do all that. So I use Gruyere. I'm using Gruyere as as a binding agent. So 1 egg for 1 pound per pound of ground beef. So how was your Thanksgiving? Any drama? I got something to tell y'all, but it's not really, I'm going to kind of stay quiet about it. So this is probably about maybe, a half cup of Gruyere, 1 egg. So I'm going to kind of crack that. I had a great Thanksgiving with my family. And I just know that for you who have grandkids or kids who are like, in their 20s, like late teens, early 20s, just know that, all you have to do, we're here to just, honestly, they're the main character of their life. We're here to just support. to support. So for my ground beef, I added 1 egg, the Gruyere. That's what I use as my binding agent. I already prepped red pepper, green pepper, and onions. Ooh la la, delicious. And then I just don't measure. So I'm using garlic, my garlic powder. Oh, that's what I was saying. I cooked some turkey meatloaf, 6 pounds of it. I had 3 loaves. Anyway, I made ground turkey, like meatloaf. He said it was slapping. So garlic salt. I don't do any measuring. I just let the ancestors guide me. Garlic, salt, and pepper. And I'm gonna use my hands. I just washed my hands. So get up over here. You know, if you want to use gloves, use gloves. Pepper. And then I'm going to put these in the little muffins, in the little, cute muffins. So I'm gonna get on in there, y'all. So you had a great time with your family? You did? What was your favorite? What was your favorite part? What are you thankful for? Like when you're just in that moment with your family, were you thinking about just a heart full of gratitude? Yes, me too. Yes, I was. So I saw my niece chill with her, and then I went to my mom's house, and spent time with the big three, and it was just nice. And then Uncle Randall, since he does all the cooking, I always clean up, help him with the dishes. I said, I got you. Let's do this. All right, right now, y'all, I'm mixing the meatloaf, and it feels squishy. But this one I'm going to do really quickly because my hands, I feel as if I want to add a few more seasonings. So I'm going to go wash my hands again. I think I want to add a few more. I don't know. I'm just looking at it. I feel as if it's missing something. So what was your most favorite, Thanksgiving memory? So I had to wash my hands again. What's your favorite Thanksgiving memory? Was there any, shade being thrown from your auntie, your Aunt Gertrude? That's my grandma Gertrude. That's my dad's mom. Any shade? Any family stuffs? Or everybody was kind of copacetic and kept it cute. Okay, so I added a little bit more garlic salt, just a touch more. I could just feel it. I can't explain it. With cooking, once you learn how to cook, you just have to just trust your intuition. If you feel as if it needs a touch of this, a tad of that, it's you just listen. You know what it needs. And I'm excited. Okay, so with my little meatloaf muffins, it looks like it's pretty well combined. Oh, you know what? That's what I forgot. Dog it. Gotta wash my hands again. I forgot the Worcestershire sauce. Oh boy, hold on, y'all. Give me a minute. Oh, so it's gonna be a longer video, but not really. I'm going to be able to. Cause I still have to think about it. I still have to cut. Oh, not that. I still have to put the meatloaf in the oven. That takes about an hour. So, I knew I was forgetting something, y'all. I forgot the Worcestershire sauce. It gives it a little tang, a little zip. I know I was forgetting something. Oh, so for my ground beef patties, I don't be playing. I put this in on my ground beef patties. It just gives it that little zing. Right, Grandma Mildred? This is my beautiful Grandma Mildred. Yep. Mwah. She's always here with me. All right, so that's all mixed. Oh, I should have done too. Dang it. The butter. I should have greased up these little greased up the little muffins. Oh, really quickly. So after this is Kerrygold butter, I'm going to grease the muffins. Let me show you what I have going on over here. Are y'all ready? All right, over here I have my sour cream and onion potatoes. So what I ended up using was, I used the French onion, 1 pack of the French onion soup mix, and 2 big rustic potatoes. But when I tell you, it's a lot of potatoes. I didn't use 2. I used maybe 1 potato, so hopefully that's a good ratio from the French onion soup mix. And then these are my greens cooking down. So how I did my greens, y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see. I'm not trying to look. Can y'all see? I'm not trying to drop my phone in the greens. That would be really tragic. So you see that? Y'all like my little beret? I feel so fancy. I do. So I just make it a point to just look. I love trench coats, like long, beautiful coats, and some tall boots. Ooh la la. My husband, he'll have a problem on his hand, honey. All right, so these are my greens. So how I did the greens, I washed them last night. A few times. Y'all check for those. You don't want dirty greens. So I washed them, and I used turnips. So I don't know if y'all prefer mustards, collards, or turnips. They just have the turnips at the store. So I use turnips, and I wash them. Lot of washing, about 4 times. And then I the ones that were more so even, the long ones, I put all in a stack. The little shorter ones put in a stack. Roll them suckers. I don't know about rolling. Y'all do? No shade. You do you, boo. So I rolled them, and then I cut them, right? And then I added chicken. Oh, I don't use water. I use beef. I use beef broth. I use beef broth for the actual, like, the broth. I use beef broth. I added this. I don't know if that's gonna see. I don't know. I don't make greens often. Maybe a few times a year. This is that little chicken flavor. I use some pepper. Oh, I use pepper flakes. I use pepper flakes and some garlic powder, onion powder. And I don't really like a lot of spicy food, but you know I love spicy, like my chicken noodle soup as well as my greens. I like hot sauce or sriracha sauce, Frank's Red Hot. So after I cut the greens, I cooked like 8 strips of bacon in the oven. After the eight strips were kind of like soft, semi-soft, like kind of crunchy, I put a little bit of bacon fat and the bacon strips. I cut that up, but I use the bacon fat, and then I add maybe a cup and a half of the beef broth, pour that in, season up the broth with what I told you, the onion powder, garlic powder, garlic salt. I use the cayenne flakes so it can be having that little spice. And then I put the bacon. Oh, what I did too, I didn't put all the bacon. So I'm leaving this bacon for the top. I'm leaving this bacon. Now I added onion. So I have raw onion. There's cooked onions in here, but then at the end of my greens, I like a little bite. So I'm gonna have just a few, like a little fresh onion, and now add a little bit of the bacon because I don't want the bacon. It's gonna be like it'll be like a nice texture. How do you like your greens? Do you like your greens like really, really soft? Do you like them like a little bite? I like mine with a little bite. All right, so that's what's going on with the potatoes, my sour cream and onion potatoes, and as well as the greens. Okay, so now I'm gonna get in with my muffin. Like I'm gonna go ahead and grease my little muffin mixture, like the muffin dish. So yes, talk to me. You had a good Thanksgiving? I had a good Thanksgiving. I'm always like super busy. Oh, that's why I say I'm like the last person to do like last minute stuff. Like my schedule is like open because I only work part-time. So I let my family know, okay, look, I work this day, I got this day off or 3 days off. Do you need anything? If they say no, or after I cover my bases, don't come with me. I don't do last minute because I have my days very structured. I work off of 3 calendars. So I'm always looking to see, making sure, okay, what am I supposed to do in this day? Even when I'm not working with my kiddos, honey, I work. I have so many different things that I have going on. I just don't share it. Anyway, so I'm here right now. I am getting my mixture. So yeah, I don't do last minute. I'm not the one to call for last minute stuff. Like I'm there, but then I say no. I'm not gonna be stressed because I love my family, but I have so many things that I'm doing all at once. Okay, so check it out, y'all. I have that my little muffin. All right, so I'm going to mix again. Oh, okay, I see you ready for me. I'm going to put my delicious meatloaf. See right now, it's been 13 minutes. It's only like the first portion. Oh, have mercy. All right, so I'm gonna make a little ball. I'm gonna roll my ball. Roll my ball, y'all. Oh, I just rhymed. Are y'all looking forward to the Christmas? Oh, it's so cute. Are you looking forward to Christmas and shopping? Oh, speaking of, okay, now you know we have the storm coming in. That's why I decided to do Grandma Mildred's Kitchen today. So I work tomorrow. I have to be working 6 in the morning. Ooh, in this weather. And I guarantee tomorrow we're gonna probably go sledding. And I had to go get a coat. Oh, that's what it was. Let me tell y'all something. I had to go get a winter coat. And I love Saks Fifth Avenue, right? Saks Fifth. But like the 50% off store, if you're in the Metro Detroit area, it's in Farmington, but it's on Orchard Lake, And I went to get a coat I went to go get another winter coat a couple weeks ago, and my niecey Ren was like, Auntie Pamela, she said, why don't you just wait until like Black Friday, the whole thing, and the whole historically speaking, why I don't really do Black Friday shopping. So anyway, I went a couple weeks ago to try to get me a winter coat, y'all, because my old winter coat I had for like 4 or 5 years. It's sort of it just kind of gave out. It was just an older coat. It started kind of ripping the inside. I went there and they were closed. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. So I went yesterday. I gotta get a coat because I know I'll probably be skiing or sledding tomorrow. Like it's the kids they're so cute. They have like these new snowsuits. We're gonna break those bad boys in tomorrow. So I'm pretty sure I'll be sledding. I hope that's not too much for those videos. So anywho, I go and if you're familiar with the Metro Detroit area, 9 Mile in Greenfield, there's a Burlington. I'm like, okay. So Erica's so sweet. My sister Erica, so she's calling different like Troy, calling different like Saks Fifth and Troy. I'm like, I'm the kind of person if I have my eye on something, it's like I'm patient, but I'm not patient. Let me just go ahead and check out Burlington. Oh my word, y'all. 9 Mile in Greenfield. I just held space that I'm going to find the exact coat that I would love, similar to my old coat. I found one even better. Like it's like same style, which I love. But you know those really cool like shirts with the thumb, you can put your thumb in. Yeah, I have that coat. You know, it's cute. It has like a nice hood and it's like really great. It has like the fur, and it's I feel it's adorable. And it has like a little cute waist. I mean, in my size and everything. It has like a cute belt. All right, y'all, check it out. Look at my muffins. I'm gonna wash my hands yet again and show you my beautiful muffins. Oh my gosh, let me wash my hands again, and I still have some left over. Hold on 1 second. And then I'm going to pause it, and then when the muffins are ready, I'll just add, Jamie taught me how to add like videos. So it'll be one consistent video. Are y'all ready for my muffins? I'm gonna put in the oven right now. And then from the second part, I'll share with you, look at that. I'll share with you my MS diagnosis, the symptoms I was having back in 2010. And just listen to your body. Our body's, speaking to us like, check, what's going on? Check. We probably have to get some things checked out. So these are my meatloaf muffins. Oh, you know what I should do? I'm gonna put this like maybe under a little. I'm gonna put these like on here because I don't want the meatloaf to spill out. So I'm gonna put this in the oven and I'm gonna pause and I will see you when everything is all together. So I get back, I'm gonna show you the meatloaf muffins and how I'm gonna assemble the sour cream onion mashed potatoes and my greens. So I'll see y'all shortly. All right, bye. Hi everybody, how are you? This is Pamela from Pamela's Wi-Fi Life, and this is the second portion of my mini meatloaf muffins and my greens and my sour cream onion mashed potatoes. All right, so check it out. So right now I'm going to get ready to do like the little glaze for the meatloaf muffins. All I'm adding is like a spoonful of brown sugar. And the thing is, I'm not gonna even eat this. And Jamie might not even eat it. Oh my gosh, he is so funny style. All right, and then I'm gonna talk about, of course, my MS diagnosis really quickly. So this is the barbecue sauce, hot honey. So I'm gonna add oh goodness, maybe I should probably undo the whole top. Yep, and then I'm gonna add a splash of, it's a lot of sauce, and I'm not even eating this. It's just really for presentation purposes. And then I have like, a few drops of lemon juice, just to get it, get that, that little tang, that little pop. All right, where is my spoon? I just had it. All right, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate your time. So right here, this is just the glaze. I'm just gonna mix this up. Now that means if you want to use like a ketchup glaze, or if you want like barbecue sauce, if you want that little tang, this is what just right here, simple. And then I'm gonna brush that on like the last maybe 10 minutes that the meatloaf is cooking. I'm gonna brush this on so it can have like that nice glaze. All right. Oh, really quickly. Matter of fact, I have to take you with me. All right. So while I'm talking to you about my MS diagnosis, which I don't really claim, I don't, because I feel so good. Okay, these are the sour cream and onion, my sour cream and onion potatoes. So I'm going to smash these up, and I'm going to add sour cream and cheddar, as well as onion powder, garlic salt, and a little pepper. All right, so let me talk to you about my, it's looking good, about my MS diagnosis. Sometimes y'all, life be lifing. Oh, and then butter. Can't forget the butter. Life be lifing, and like it was very interesting. Multiple sclerosis does not run in my family. Actually, years ago, I'm smashing the potatoes. Years ago, it was really considered like a Caucasian woman. A lot of women of color did not have multiple sclerosis, but now over the last maybe 40 or 45, 50 years, they're noticing that more women of color are being diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. So right now I'm taking the potato masher and I'm mashing the potatoes. They look quite delicious, a little dry. So I'm gonna add pepper. So here I am. The photo where I was a really big girl. I think it's the video where I did my mac and cheese retry. In that picture, I was 310 pounds. I was at my heaviest, pepper. And that's what prompted me in 2000, when I went on my weight loss journey in early 2011. So in 2010, I just started having, this is onion powder. I started having just strange symptoms. Like I felt a little pain. Y'all know black women? You know how like when you wrap your hair too tight, sometimes it's like a pain right here, or sometimes like I said, it depends on where that little knot is. I felt pain in the back of my ear. And it just felt uncomfortable. Wait, hold on, y'all. Bear with me 1 second. It felt a little like uncomfortable, but it just felt just weird, And then it was just, and then these little symptoms will go away and come back. And then I felt like tingling. You know how like when your leg falls asleep, I felt tingling on one side, like my right leg felt tingly. So I started limping, not because I was in pain. It just felt like tingling. It was uncomfortable. And then that will go away for a few weeks. And I just thought, okay, well maybe, you know, I got a new bed. Maybe it's from sour cream. But I think I should have added the cheese. Ooh, I think I should add the cheese. Yeah, I think I'm gonna melt the cheese first. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. I'm gonna actually put this aside. Oh, put this in here. So then, like, I felt tingling in my legs. Oh, then the weight and the temperature felt different. Hold on, y'all. The temperature, like when I would put on the water on one side of my body, let's say it was like a lukewarm, and on the other side of my body, the water felt like warmer. So I thought that was very like strange. So these odd issues. Let's see what else. So that, and then the thing is, it will go away. So of course I haven't ignored it because it didn't last long, maybe a few days. So I had the tingling in my legs. Oh, and then my right hand and my right leg or my right foot started getting numb. Let me tell you how numb it started to get and started to feel. I'll never forget. I was on the phone with my boo thing, my best friend's sister, Shina. I said, sis, I don't know. I said, my body is like, I said, I can't feel, I'm feeling like numbness and like on one side of my body. It got to the point where I couldn't even like really feel the gas pedal and like the gas, and like I couldn't feel where my foot to go, like to press on the accelerator or to press on the gas. I'm like, that's really weird. But you know, I'm the kind of person where if I have the sniffles, baby, I'm going to the doctor. I knew that whatever I was going through was serious because I was too scared to go to the doctor. I was really afraid. So the tingling after it went away, I said, okay, I'm good. I don't know what that's about, but I'm good. It came back. So this is all the course of, I started having like that little ear pain October of 2010, then it went away. By November, December, it kind of came back. So I was so scared. And y'all, I see my mama pretty much every day. I'm going to kind of smash this a little bit more. It's a little bit lumpy. So I guess it depends on how smushy or how like smooth you like your mashed potatoes. I like mine with a little bite. So not too smooth, but a little lumpy. But this is gonna turn out so delicious. I stayed away from my mom for a whole week because my legs kept tingling and I was limping. So I missed her. I went to go see about her. So I checked in. I went to her house. She said, "What you doing?" She said, "Why are you limping?" I was like, "I don't know." She said, "Okay, let's go to the doctor." We went to Providence on 9 Mile and Greenfield, and if you're in the Southfield area, or you know the Metro Detroit area, I went to the emergency. They saw my gait. They saw that I was limping. They asked how long did this occur. I told them. They're like, okay, I think we're gonna refer you to a neurologist. Oh no, this isn't. Wait, this isn't the scariest part. Okay, now I'm gonna re-add the sour cream. Okay, how about this? At this time, now here I'm 310 pounds, having all these strange symptoms. I decided to maybe I should lose weight. This is before my diagnosis. Maybe I should lose weight. Wherever's going with me is probably not good. And me being 300 pounds at 5'2" isn't probably great either. I went to the gym with my Aunt Stephanie and my baby sister Cece. We went to the gym. I'll never forget this like it was yesterday. Nicki Minaj video was on. It was either the boom bass. I don't know. It was one of her videos. My right arm, it like stiffened up. It's like I thought I was having a stroke. And then I just stood up. This is up. I couldn't control it. My right arm did like this and it closed up. My head went to the side. And I was like, call 911. It was so scary. So I was at my parents' house. So they called 911. But guess what? The minute, it's called spasticity. So it froze up and then I relaxed. So by the time the emergency came, I'm on the porch. So they're like, oh, they're all panicking. Like, oh, hey, we got 911 emergency. What's the emergency? I was like, I called 911. They look at me and I was just like all calm. They said, okay, ma'am, please, yeah, get in, you know, to the emergency, you know, get into the truck. And I'm sitting there chatting them up. They're like, whoa. So I went to the doctor. That's when they were like, okay, something is not right. So I went to the doctor and they said, okay, I think after they saw my gait and I told them about that spasticity. Matter of fact, no, that same night, I ended up going back home. This is the only time this happened. So for that whole night, it was very uncontrollable. I would just seize up for like a few seconds and then my body would just calm down. This right side, seize up, and then it'll calm down. It didn't hurt. It was just very unpredictable. And I was so sleepy because however often I couldn't sleep because I just kept freezing up and then it went away. And then one time on both sides, my whole body just like froze up and then my toes too. It was just scary. I was like, I couldn't control it. I cried. I'm like, this is so scary. What's going on? Oh, Father, help me. And I ended up going to the DMC, Detroit Medical Center. My neurologist, her name is Dr. You know, she's amazing. Dr. Bernitas, Bernitas. She was with me from the time in 2010. She got another promotion. She's in Kansas now. I'm going to taste my macaroni. Well, not a macaroni. My mashed potatoes. They look pretty good. What y'all think? They look cute. I'm going to put these in a Ziploc bag. So I'm going to come over here and talk to you. So I went to the neurologist, and my mom, you know, she was worried. So she was trying to, I think, downplay because she knew whatever was going on with me wasn't probably the best. She was like, well, do you think it could be stress? I think a lot, well, technically she was right. I think a lot of our illnesses is definitely stress related. I said, Mom, I don't know. So I had to go get an MRI. So I got my MRI. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more sour cream. I got my MRI, a little bit more sour cream. Oh, you can't call it sour cream and onion mashed potatoes without the sour cream. I'm gonna add a little bit more onion powder too. So I got the MRI, right? Had to get the MRI, and my MRI showed that I had two or three lesions on my, two on my cervical spine and maybe one or two on my brain. So they said, it looks like you do have multiple sclerosis. They said, but just to make sure, we're going to give you, you're going to have a spinal tap. So I got my spinal tap, and they said, yes. So what it is, if a part of you was diagnosed with MS, we have a certain protein in our spinal fluid that other people just don't have. And with that spinal tap, they're like, yes, you definitely have MS. Now here I am, 300 pounds, and I'm like, okay, the best thing that I can probably do is lose this weight. So that's what prompted me to lose the weight. So I went from 310 pounds, and that's when I lost I got down to 199, and then I ended up regaining it, feeling too cute. Like, hey, look at me, 16, 18, hey. Well, I was like a 20 in high school. The point is, I felt good. So I stopped, doing the things that, I was going to the gym, killing myself at the gym. I did things differently this time go around, but I was killing myself at the gym, and I ended up, I went back to the foods that got me sick. I'm gonna do a little taste test. Hey man, let's see. It's good, but I think it's a little too lumpy. It's good, but I think it needs a little more and more salt. Anyway, so that's how I lost the weight initially because of my MS diagnosis. So this is what I did too. I wasn't trying to look for a holistic approach. So with please just listen to your body. Your body is speaking to you, whether you choose to ignore it or not. It's speaking to you. Are you going to listen? I wasn't listening. So my mom saw me limping. Like, what you doing limping, girl? So I'm going to kind of mash these up a little bit more. I want them a little bit smoother. A little smoother. I think I want some more cheese. Oh, yeah. So listen to your body. Listen to your body. What is it? It's like almost like a signal. When you run out of gas or you only have 50 miles left, your body's kind of talking to you. Are you going to listen? Oh, they look a little runny. All right, so these are my mashed potatoes. So what I'm going to do is put the mashed potatoes in the Ziploc bag, and I'll get with you in a second for hopefully the third part. So the third part, I'm going to put the mashed potatoes in a Ziploc bag, cut the little ends of it. I'm going to pipe it, and then I'm going to show you the end product of my greens and then the sauce, and then we can pick up with my MS diagnosis. And like I said, I don't even own it because I feel like I don't even have it. But I got on a medication immediately. I wasn't going to try to wait and see and, take a holistic approach. If you want to do a holistic approach, but I'm still going to stick with Western medicine, along with changing up, I changed up my nutrition. So I'll always, terms of see what's out there, but never, I'm not a holistic kind of girl. Let me see so I looked at Montel Jordan. Y'all remember Montel Jordan? He had the Montel Jordan show. He was at the time living with MS 15, 20 years. Like, what is he doing? I got on the medicine he was taking. Sure did. Okay, I'll see y'all shortly. All right. Love you. See you shortly. All right. Bye. Hi, everybody. How are you? This is, of course, Pamela from Pamela's Butterfly Life. Look at my little mini meatloaves. Aren't they so cute? So this is the glaze, and I have to take Jamie to work. So here, I'm going to put the glaze. What is it? That barbecue sauce, the honey hot barbecue sauce. I'm going to glaze this on. Oh, look at me. And then I'm going to still finish chatting with you about my MS diagnosis. When I tell you honestly, how about this? It's been since 2010, 2011, here to 2025, going to 2026. I have not had any, they call them exacerbations. I haven't had any symptoms or anything in all these years. And there's no new lesions. It's like almost as if I don't have it. I don't think about it. I don't claim it. The only thing is in the summertime, people with MS, we have we have a heat intolerance. Sometimes I feel a little uncomfortable, a little bit fatigued. during the summer. But otherwise than that, I feel darn good. All right, so I have to go take Jamie to work, and I'm going to finish sharing with you, and I'm going to assemble my little meatloaf muffins. And then you see the greens as well as you'll see me top the mashed potatoes. In the back. Here it is right here. It's a little messy. So I'm going to take a scissors and cut right here, and I'm going to top these little muffins. All right. I know, 3 parts. Thank you so much for your patience. I love you. See you shortly. All right, bye. Are you recording me, you little sneak? I'm gonna go put these back in the. I'm gonna put these in the oven so it can get like that nice sticky icky glaze. All right, bye. Hi everybody. This is Pamela from Pamela's Butterfly Life, and this is probably like the 4th or 5th part, but I'm wrapping this all up. Okay, so my meatloaf mini muffins are ready. The mashed potatoes I'm getting ready to top with my meatloaf muffins. How adorable! Are they so cute? And then these are the sour cream and onion and cheddar. Look, it's still smoking. Sour cream and onion and cheddar mashed potatoes. I'm gonna just top. Now, actually, I had this in a little Ziploc bag. Oh gosh, I can see why. It kind of, I added, yeah, but then I took it out of the Ziploc bag because I wanted to, it kind of, oh gosh, it doesn't look as neat. But they're still cute. So I took out the Ziploc bag because I had to warm up the mashed potatoes. And I'm gonna put a little parsley on my muffins. How are you? Thank you for sticking. For real, they're not coming out. Thank you for sticking with me with my mini meatloaf muffins. Yeah, so I did share with you about my, look at that, isn't it so cute? About my MS diagnosis. And this right here, these are the, oh gosh, turnip greens. These are the turnip greens. And no, not mustards or collards. I was asking my sister Erica, I'm like, what's the difference between the turnip greens, you know, and look at that, isn't that cute? I get a thumbnail. Oh, it's kind of messy. Oh, it's hot. I said, what's the difference between like the turnip greens, turnips and mustards and collards? He said like turnips have like more of a spinach texture. Honey, she wasn't playing. And this is all turnips. So I'm going to take a bite. It looks good, huh? I told you, I like a little spice, like with my greens, my chili, and my soups. I like a spice. And these are the little muffins. Are they adorable? Yeah, that's how it turned out. So I'm going to pray, and I'll finish sharing with you about my MS diagnosis that I really don't claim. I don't think about it. I feel pretty good. I'll tell you about what I've been using since 2010. I think what has stabilized me. And I think your thoughts, you know, I think that plays a part in your attitude. Okay, I'm going to say a quick prayer and then get going with my little meatloaf muffins. Dear Father, thank you for this beautiful day. I thank you for everyone. Father, we're going through certain struggles, but my heart is just really just praying for those, for everyone, Father, from the womb to the tomb, we're going through something. I pray, Father, for everyone who is watching me. I pray, Father, that they will feel your love through any situation that they are going through. I pray, Father God, that you protect them from top of their heads to the sole of their feet. I pray for peace and joy, and just be in the space of knowing that we are your child. We can do anything that we want to do. I thank you, Father, for me having strength in my body to prepare this food and to go forward. I pray for those who are driving on the roads, as you know, just protect and keep them while they're driving, and just for your safety, and just continue just joy. And we tap into our gifts, Father, and it's all about you, not about us. And just continue to be of service and to be testimony of your grace and your will. It's already done. And your glorious precious name we pray. Amen. Amen. Okay, so I'm going to get into it to the turnips. So Erica said, these are all turnips, y'all. It is like a spinach texture. I'm like, ooh. So I add a little extra onion like at the end so I can have a little pop. So these are my spinach. I put bacon. See all that bacon? I didn't have any turkey necks. So let me go for it. It's good. You know what? I'm going to do like a half dance. It's a little too salty, so it's not going to get a full dance for me. It's spicy. It's saucy, but I think I added too much salt when I told you I cooked it in beef broth instead of just water. And then that culminating with the bacon and all my seasoning, I think it's a little too salty. I don't know if I can lift that up or not. All right, thank you for joining me. Thank you so much for joining me. And then I'm going to just take a bite with this meatloaf muffin. All right, and give you my honest assessment. So after my diagnosis, like I said, I wasn't going to do a holistic approach. I'm like, what? Let me see who's been living with MS and what did they do for their treatment. I found out Montel took these subcutaneous injections called Copaxone. I said, I want to take what he's taking. And now it's everyday injections. So I will inject on Monday, right arm, Monday, Tuesday, Is that right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, my Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in my stomach. Every day at the same time. For the last, like, I don't know, since 2011. Okay, take a bite. It's really good. You have the sweetness, that tang from this barbecue sauce. It's good meatloaf. You can taste the celery. You can taste the peppers and the onions. The mashed potatoes. I'm so far removed from eating potatoes. It had like a little lumpiness to it. You could taste like the cheese and everything. But I'm like, I had Jamie taste it before I took him to work. He said, Mommy, he said, they're fine. Like, that's how they're supposed to taste. I'm like, really? He said, they're fine. I'm like, all right, boy. So that's it. I gotta get a good thumbnail for my my YouTube video. All right. Thank you for your time. Oh, yeah. So anyway, so long story short, I've been taking, it's called Copaxone. They're 20 milligram injections every day. And I just take it and keep it moving. Like, that's the only indication that I had that I even had MS. Otherwise than that, I feel so good in my body. Nothing. There is no activity. Only thing, matter of fact, the only thing that's probably permanent is like my right hand. In terms of scale of 1 to 10, in terms of feeling numb, it's like 0.5. I feel a slight difference with my right hand than my left hand. Otherwise than that, and then I get like, sometimes I feel a little tired. If it's like really hot and humid day, I feel like a little tired, but not to the point where I feel as if I don't have it. I'm telling you, I just don't focus on it and not really claim it. Like, and then I have to have like an MRI every couple of years. There has been no new lesions or activity. And then I'm on this, so God is so good. And now I'm on this, it's called Ocrevus, and it's like a twice a year infusion. So instead of me injecting every day, nope, just once every 6 months. It's like an infusion, and it's like a 3-4 hour infusion. That's it, 3-4 hour infusion, twice a year. That's it. So just think about what you're telling yourself, what you're telling your body. I know there's certain things that you are probably going through. Not saying that it doesn't exist, but just don't put your energy on it. Like, deal with it. Make sure you take care of your mind, body, and your spirit, but don't focus on that. Like, oh gosh, this is what I have. This is what no, don't claim that. Like, take care of it, but don't have that, the energy around it. What else do you do? Just feel yourself well. What is a healthy body? What does it look like to you? What can you do in a typical day in a healthy body? Don't put your energy on things in your body that's what you don't want. Just focus on what you do want. And of course, always put yourself first. So thank you for joining me. And I have a special guest that'll be on. So I did this one by myself, but my next guest, I'm really grateful. And there are two guests in one. So I'm really happy to have my next guest on. So thank you so much for joining me on Grandma Mildred's Kitchen on Pamela's Butterfly Life. So you know what I'm going to say? Always put yourself first. What does that mean? What does that mean for you? Well, putting myself first is like journaling and praying, meditating, focusing on all of the things that God has for me and how I'm going to continue to go forward. And just continue to open doors because it's about Him and us connecting and sharing. Like I said, this right here is not about me. I'm in this body, obviously, to be a service, for you. It's way bigger than me. All right, so just have the most beautiful Saturday. Stay safe, stay warm, drink a cup of tea, watch a cozy show with your significant other, your husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, cuddle up with your dog, cat, someone that just loves you. All right, I'm so grateful to be in this space of just love and feeling love and just being present. So have the most beautiful evening. I love you. Always put yourself first. I believe that we're beautiful. We deserve to be in a healthy mind, body, and spirit. Talk to you later. I love you. Bye.